Um, I will share my entire screen, but I have a lot of experiences with my Discord crashing. So that being said, what I can do, I can open up my Twitch and stream that. Let me see.
I'm not on Twitch, but
Oh, I'm gonna stream Twitch on Discord.
okay.
Here we go. That's so weird. I've never seen that before.
Do we need to bring a lockpick?
No. It is gonna bring exactly what I have basically.
Ah, okay.
Alright, is everybody ready?
I gotta grab a jump staff too.
We're gonna learn how to get there.
Use the fairy ring. Is it?
So I'm gonna do gear checks at the meeting spot. Please make sure you have your gear so you don't have to get here again. I'm gonna show you where we're going.
I forget what the word fairy ring is. That's that mountain guide. BLS. Okay.
Where we're going. Where is this? Then move it on the map. Alright, here we go. So it is gonna be in where how do I here we go. And this map management kind of sucks. See, look, it just keeps clicking on stuff. I don't even know how to back out. Then
Got the
then it
mountain
takes me
guide.
right back to my start point. Only on RuneScape. No offense. All right, so the location is in Great Koran. It's going to be west of Great Koran. So if you teleport to Koran, it's going to put you right here at the statue. Um, and we are meeting at Mount Quidamorton. I'll tell you real quick how to get there. You can just see it on my stream. So to get to Mount Quidamorton, you can take the Lova Kanj minecart network. You can use Fairy Ring BLS. You can just head west from Shazing as well. This is the most common for beginners. Shazing as well is right here where my mouse is at. And you just run straight west across lizards. You can also go to the Farming Guild and run all the way south to Kibo's Lowlands. Or, yeah, that's for beginners. For those who are experienced and have gotten the ancient tablet, you can just teleport straight there. So go to Mount Quidamorton now, and let's meet at the bank.
It's good. I always go to the mountain guide. Have them take me there.
Hey, Blue, real quick, do you have the plugin Hub Party?
Yeah, I do. I'm not going to use it.
Okay, fair enough. I just thought if players look at your inventory and setup, it might give them a bit of an understanding of what to bring, like potions and stuff.
Yeah, I showed him that for 20 minutes.
Yeah, like in the actual game, if I don't know, I just thought it'd be and it's also beneficial to ping to let people know where to stand
Yeah,
instead of just
I showed him I showed him it in the actual game. And where to stand for the last boss, I'm gonna show them that later too.
okay.
I'm actually streaming my game right now. They can still see it. What's going on, TD? You in here? Got to be in Discord voice to come, Saint. I would allow Twitch, but it is seconds behind. Don't make the mistake that I commonly make, boys. If you're summoning thralls, make sure to bring Book of the Dead. However, if you are learning, I highly do recommend bringing those water strikes. For more advanced players, you only want about 1 or 2 water strikes on a team, and everybody else running different spell books. Usually, people bring thralls, but yeah, if you're learning, I highly recommend just bringing water strikes. All right, TD, let's go ahead and add me. I've been trying to get a hold of you for a while, dude. It's really hard to get a hold of you guys. It's frustrating because we have 2,000 members. Are you born again, TD? You can just text me so I can fix your rank real quick. Are you born again?
Let's just take the minecart here too.
Yeah, you can take the minecart. Fastest way to
Let's
take
take
the minecart, boys, would be using what's that book called? It's before it turns to the Book of the Dead. You can use the Book of the Dead, but what is it called before it turns to the Book of the Dead?
uh,
Well, you can use
there are
that, huh?
memoirs.
Chronicle.
Yeah, the memoir. You can use the memoir book. It'll teleport you close to a minecart.
I think you gotta have the some quest done to get the travel guide or the mountain guide.
For the minecart.
For the mountain guide. That's what I always do. I
Yeah,
always go to BLS and use the mountain
yeah, I think so too.
guide.
All right, let's start seeing our gears. Come over here to the north, boys.
Gotta put away by the intro.
With the raid clan that I led, I usually don't check gears, but for some reason, a lot of people here like to bring whatever they want. I think one person showed up with like 4 dragon one time. It's like, bro, what are you doing? Okay, let's go ahead and trade. Well, Squid Game is stacked. I might be able to do this boss then.
You want to
Show
look in
your
my
show your inventory. Show everything you can.
I can't trade that. That. My dragon
Yeah.
gas ornate, so I can't trade that. Can't trade my blood pipe, my salve, or my
What's your staff? What's your magic weapon?
Singuisty.
Okay, and you got your pouch.
Yep, I got my tentacle. Now I'm in Party Hub. Jesus, you can
And
just look at my stuff there.
is everybody here in Party Hub?
I don't think everybody is,
Yeah.
but
I'm there.
if you are,
Let me pull that up real quick. Hub party.
Jesus, it's the Party Hub. Yeah,
It's in
hub party
Party
panel.
Hub. I think I have that. Hub party.
Yeah, hub party panel. And it'll show up on the right as like 3 people.
Set. Yeah, it's not letting me like enter anything. It just shows it's like always show sidebar, etc., etc.
Make sure it's on, and then you go. It should pop up on the right on all your stuff. There's
Oh, okay.
Yeah, very right.
three
Yeah, very
blue.
right hand screen. Yeah, that's it. Blue people have party panel.
Yeah, it'll show up on the right. You click on that, and you click enter part. Yep,
All
there
right,
you
let's
go.
see. All right, Ruby. I'm not sure what you're doing, but you don't bring money. I'll just mess with you.
Is my gear
Alright.
good?
I'm still at the GE. I'll be right there.
All right.
I'm hurrying.
Dang, Smurf is stacked. Smart, please bring a offhand for mage. Oh, you already have. I'm a noob, bro. See, I don't even know this stuff because you're so stacked. And you got your occult necklace.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure you bring your occult necklace. I don't see it here.
Oh, my bad.
Bring a blood fury, so you don't gotta
And,
bring a.
Yeah.
and if you're learning, bring a blood fury. Oh, he has a blood fury. Okay, I can see that. I can see that.
You can look at the inventory too. Equipment, prayers,
All right, looks
stat.
good. Yahweh. Let's see. Looks good. Appetizer. What the heck is this shard? Man, demote this guy.
Corrupted shark. Ever seen it?
All right, we're just waiting for Ruby TD. Let's go ahead and trade your inventory. And yeah, I wouldn't recommend coming on mobile. It's good unless you're like really good at this game. I mean, I can do this on mobile, but yeah, it's a little tough for it on mobile. You do have Shadow, but it's not charged. Oh, you did you and charge it to trade it. But let me see your supplies real quick. I'm more concerned about your guys' supplies. I don't doubt you guys bringing the gear. You guys seem pretty trustworthy there, but yeah, you need to go get your brews. Make sure you're ready to go, guys. We're trying to get this going as soon as possible.
Getting a T-bone tonight, boys.
It's possible.
Let's get it.
This is some pretty hard content, so
Being bought by iron.
okay. You got KC Squid?
No, I don't.
Let me see your mage gear. Put it on real quick. Man, I would recommend bringing a Segonesi staff if you don't have KC and an occult necklace because occult necklace is pretty useful.
I brought the Eye of Ayak or whatever it's called.
Yeah, but you won't be able to heal. You're gonna
Uh,
you're gonna get. I'm telling you guys, this last boss, you're gonna get smacked a lot.
Yes, sir.
It's way
That's
harder than
somewhat.
if you guys done TOA, the last boss. There's probably only like 2 to 3 things going on, but for this boss, it can be like 4 to 5 things going on at the same time. So yeah, don't mess around. If you're learning, bring like Blood Fury and it's like an SC staff.
I ran a couple with my cousin. He did the one where it didn't hit you that much. I don't know where you like run back and forth. I don't know. Someone knows how to do that.
Yeah, that's all the one where you run back and forth. I see your inventory, attorney, and I think you're not wearing anything with that bando set. If you're wearing an occult necklace, you should be wearing a Fury.
I've got my Blood Fury with me in my inventory.
You got Blood Fury? You don't have it?
Mm-hmm. No, I have it. It's in my inventory.
All right, make sure you equipped it. And let me see your supplies real quick. Man, I wish I still had Noxious Halberd. It's like way too expensive
It
now.
slaps.
Yeah, it
I love
does.
mine. I'll never let it go.
I would put up the superset and bring more brews. Okay, Ruby. Let's see. Ruby. I'll put up a super and bring Aram's bottom.
You want me to bring Arab's bottom and put up what?
Put up one super, bring an Aram's bottom,
Oh, okay.
and replace the angler with more brews.
Oh no way! I'm out of brews. What are the odds?
Tell you something.
SMH. I'm just playing.
How many you want to buy?
And we just gotta check you, Mr. Minivan, and we can start getting ready.
I guess I'll buy 10. I can't imagine needing more than 10.
That's one for you. One sec, I'll give them to you.
He's
Yeah,
got
I gotta
no
tell you guys I'm streaming.
bread.
Okay. EGS.
Yo,
And then
what we got going on?
We got blowpipe and toxic trident in the inventory too.
and you got Ruby Ball specs. Ruby
Yeah.
Ball enchanted. I mean,
I got them this time.
this time I remember.
Get your frog token. Oh, sad.
All right. I'm gonna give you guys 2 minutes to set up. I know we're waiting on a couple members. And then I'm gonna show you guys how to scout for a raid. Attorney, you got you real quick. Ruby, do you want to help moderate? I know you were a mod before.
Uh,
It's too late. You're a mod.
yeah. I mean, the I would at least be able to kick trolls, but the thing is, since we have some theological differences, I don't want to be I don't want to be made mod wrongly. You know what I'm saying?
Then well, moderator doesn't have to lead or anything. They don't have to preach. They don't have to teach doctrine, correct doctrine. All they're doing is moderating the chat. But if you want to do something about that, you can go to a leader. You can do that by tagging the top 3 roles in Discord. So
All right.
That dude's a bossy, serious old man.
all right, I'm assuming everybody's ready. So let's make sure we are tuned into my stream. Come over here and just stand right here. I'm going to show you guys how to scout a raid. This is the only raid of the 3 raids where you have to scout. But yeah, just stand here and tune into my stream. So this red board, don't click anything. Don't click anything. Just watch. So this red board up here is how you create a raid. You click make party. Stay where you are. Just watch my stream. The person who's scouting makes the party and goes in, and it generates random rooms. Gracious, they made it where you can just like sit in the raid and reset the room, right? You just click the stairs. Okay, I see it. I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's right.
before you had to
I
keep.
did see.
Yeah. Before you had to keep running out and starting the party. It was so annoying. But now
That's annoying.
you can just click on that board, click start party, run into the raid to scout. It generates the room. And if you don't like that room, boys, you just right click the steps and click reload. So
Yeah, that's
if you
pretty
have
good.
Roomlight, I'm not sure if they added it to the old Scrollerscape client yet, but on Roomlight it shows the layout of the room. So on my stream over here on the left is the layout. It says Muted Dial Shaman Thieving Mystics Ice. This is a pretty good setup, so we're going with this. But generally what you want to avoid, I call it the 3 V's and sometimes the big T. 3 V's that you want to avoid in your scout is Vespula, Vanguards, and Vasa. And then the big T that a lot of raiders avoid also is Tecton. These 4 are really hard hitters for learners and beginners. They're usually an always avoid. However, we don't have the 3Vs or the big T, so this is a good raid. So that being said, everybody uh come in. When you are ready, come DD.
All right, I'm on my way. I'll be there in about a minute.
Okay.
Got the shit. Gonna take the damage place.
So let me explain these bosses. So on my stream on the scout, the very first one we have is Mutadile. The gear recommended for Mutadile is a blowpipe. Second boss we have is Shamans. The gear recommended for Shamans, more like required for Shamans, is a Sandfield or an Antidote Plus Plus. The gear recommended for the Theme Room is no gear at all. Some people bring a lockpick, but that is very unnecessary, extremely unnecessary. The next one is Mystics. The gear recommended for Mystics is a Samulet Amulet EI. And then the gear recommended for the last room, Ice Demon, is fire spells. However, extremely unnecessary. Well, I'm going to say extremely as the demon room, but it is unnecessary to bring fire spells for ice demons. So, um, an advanced tip is if you do decide to bring an extra spots of gear for fire spells, you can hit 60s on ice demons. Though again, it's really not necessary, as it is a pretty easy room. Um, as you can see, we don't have guardians on this list, so therefore we don't need a dragon pickaxe. You can put it up, though. If you have at least 5 to 6 brews, I wouldn't worry about that. They have added a bank chest to raids one, which is a new thing, so you don't have to exit to access your bank. It's right over here to the northeast of the room. All right, when you're ready, go ahead and DD at the passage. Again, before we start, make sure all your gear is top to a T. Your blowpipe is filled up. So check your blowpipe. Your Sangonesti is filled up. Your pouch is filled up. Sure, you have thralls if you're bringing the Book of the Dead, or I mean, the Arceus spellbook for thralls. Dragon weapons are highly recommended for the last boss. So Dragon Hunter Lance, Dragon Crossbow. For beginners, I highly recommend a BGS. We need at least 2 BGSs, which I'm not doubting that we have.
I got one of them.
Do I need Dragonfire protection?
No. And again, guys, you can just tune into the stream and you can see my gear. We're gonna start here in 30 seconds, boys. Whenever you're ready, DD on me.
Born ready. You got the pop-up hit?
Yeah, that's fine. If you're on the phone, you're definitely fine. But boys, I can't believe 2 of you guys are on mobile. Like this is one of the hardest contents in the game. But RuneScape is really not that hard, but for most people it is. So we'll see if you can do this. But let's go ahead and start. Any questions before we
Let's
start?
go.
All right, let's go ahead and start the raid. So the first room here is the scavenger room. This is where you gather supplies. Obviously, we don't need to do that as we have a full inventory of supplies. You really just do this room for the last room for the final boss. So let's go ahead and skip. No, this is not the scavenger room. This is a gathering room. This is a scavenger room. Let's skip. We only do gathering and scavenger when we get to the last boss. Usually, let's go ahead and DD outside. Let's equip our gear, our range gear. This is the first boss. Stay out of melee range and range him down. Blowpipe is recommended. Let's go ahead and superset, pray range, and rigor. Drop your brew and equip your blowpipe. Stay out of melee range. Make sure you're praying rigor. At 50%, the boss runs up to the tree to heal. You can freeze him if you are pro, and it will glitch him out from healing from the tree. Although if he heals from the tree, he will do this back to back 3 times. After the third time, we will be able to kill him, and by that third time, we are going to DD where my marks tile is on my screen. Or you can just pay attention to me and see where we'll go. Stay out of melee range. After this boss is dead, comes a big boy out of the water. When he comes out, we're going to switch to our crossbow to try to get those hundreds off, and then we'll switch back to our blowpipe on him. Okay, come DD. Come DD, come DD, come DD. Come DD, come DD. Switch to our crossbow. When big boy starts coming around the corner to us, we run west. For now, let's stay DD'd. Crossbow him. I'm not even crossbowing, I'm a noob. He's about to swing around. Now let's run west a little bit.
Go back
This
to
guy can
blowpipe.
also, this guy, you can switch to your blowpipe at 50%. Yeah. This guy can also be frozen before he hits the tree, although it's really hard to freeze him compared to the small one. You can freeze him with Ice Barrage, Ice Spells, or even your Tentacle Whip spec or your ZGS spec. Okay, we should be blowpipe him now. We only use crossbow at the beginning to try to hit those hundreds. Stay out of melee range. Let's go ahead and pick up that brew that we dropped. And let's pick up the supplies that boss dropped, especially those overloads. So if you have room, please pick up those supplies. I would pick up a prayer enhance. And I forgot to mention, we could have run a prayer regeneration potion, but maybe it's really not that necessary. Prayer regenerative potions are really if you're going to be using like maybe like more than like 4 supers or prayer pots. Okay, so for this next room, we're still going to stay range. Equip your crossbow. We're going to be praying range. The thing with these bosses is we hit and move and never go melee range. So you hit, run a few steps right, hit, run a few steps right, and repeat. If you stand there, you are taking a risk of getting hit by AoE splash, which not only poisons you but hits 35s. So let me and Gracious go in first to show you guys how to do this boss. So you hit when he bobs his head back like that. That's when you move. You hit, move, and that's it. Come in. They also jump. When they jump, that's also when you know how to move. Stay away from each other as other players can PK you. So when they bop their head back like that, that's when you know you need to move. If you get poisoned, that's what the Sandfew is for. If you want some pro advice, the further you're away, the less aggro you'll pull. That being said, if you want to noob it up, you can just hug a corner in long range. If you need to use your stamina pot, you can, although it's not necessary. Like I said before, the raid, you don't really need stamp pot for chambers. So you don't need stamp pot for any raid. But yeah, there are some people for some reason they'll need a stamp pot because they're like freaking out. But yeah, usually the most important thing here is just don't go melee range, and whenever they bob their head back, you move. When they're about to die, switch to your blowpipe, although it will bring you a little closer to them because of blowpipe range, so be careful.
HEC.
You guys can start picking up the seeds, though we can get seeds pretty easily at the end of each floor. Okay, let's move on to the next room. As we move on, let's get our HP back up and our prayer back up. Sometimes there'll be shortcuts that you can do for the scavenger room. Like right now, there's a rotting sapling. Although most people ignore them unless it's a boulder. So let's go ahead and ignore it. So we go on to the next room, get your HP up, get your prayer back up. At the end of each floor, there is also an energy well. You can click on an energy well to restore your stamina pot all the way up. So click this energy well to the north. And whoever's making all that uh, noise, please mute your mic. All right, let's go down. Fortunately, you don't have to deposit your inventory for this room as you did before, as now the grubs from these chests stack. So let's go ahead and open up these chests. Just make sure you have more inventory space.
How many do we need?
Everybody needs. I think
Well,
still
73's
I haven't
leaving.
done this in like 2 years, but I think everybody still needs about 30. No, I haven't. I've done it. I haven't done this in a year. I forgot we did that one Cox mass last year that we had like 40 deaths, but we had 20 people. It's all right, Gracious. We're really just here for fun.
Surprisingly, I haven't died once.
No, this stuff is easy. It's the
But it's
last
still
boss. It's the last boss we're worried about. Okay, let's go ahead and deposit at 25 to 30. I'm thinking we should be good. And I just want to remind you guys that we don't need people quitting and leaving because it messes up the raid. It scales off of how many people are in the raid and their combat levels. So if you quit and leave this raid, it screws us over. So please try to stay. Everybody go ahead and deposit. And there is a bank chest over here. So if you want to deposit any extra stuff, such as seeds, you can. There is also a public chest through the bank that we will all be able to share. So put the seeds in there if you can. Okay, in this room, let's stay as far away as we can from these bosses. We're only going to pull one at a time. Equip your Savage Amulet, pray Mage and Rigor. You can pray long range. We're going to stay as far away as we can from these guys because we don't want to pull more than one. And also, just like shamans, the closer you are, the more aggro you'll pull. So that being said, stay in the back. And if you want to be a sissy, which is completely fine, you can hit long range and just stay in the back. Just make sure you have Stamina Emily EI as you get a 15% range boost. Let's hit the next shaman or mystic. Be careful not pulling this red one to his southwest. These guys also drop a lot of seeds. Pick them up if you want. I recommend picking them up. Though, like I said, at the end of each floor, we can farm seeds. If we pick them up, we'll probably save like 3 minutes, 2 minutes. So it's really not that big of a deal, but as you can see, it's only a single target and he's attacking very slow. So that being said, if you are not taking damage, you don't have to pray mage. But if you are low on bruise, then just keep praying mage. Do not pull more than one. Let TD mess up. I'm just playing. Let's go ahead and stack this green one. Back up a little bit. Switch to rapid. Yeah, TD. If you stand right there, you're getting all the aggro, but you have ancestrals on, so it doesn't look like you're taking damage.
Grove said he wanted all the aggro.
Yeah. Let's get let's swing around and get this green one. Dang, he's hitting 87s. TD, these guys can melee, so stay out of melee range. Okay, let's get this next one. Just like shamans, when these guys are about to die, you can't switch blowpipe. Though I highly recommend blowpiping these guys if you're not pulling more. As you can see, there's only one, so blowpipe is fine. Okay, let's pick up these seeds. Travel start portal. What is that? Takes you to the beginning.
Yeah, it takes you to, like, if you're at the end of the start of that room, it can take you to the end of it.
Nice.
I
All
think
right.
it's a few planks, but yeah, it's good there.
So for this next room, let's pick up this bronze axe to the east, and then pick up this tinderbox. Just like the demon room before, um, these resources stack, which is so nice because before they didn't stack. It was so annoying. But yeah, let's get an inventory of, let's say, 30, and let's dump it into 2 braziers. Southside 28. These braziers is going to bring the Ice Demon's HP bar down. And right before he comes down, we're going to switch to our range gear and range him down. We're going to treat him like shamans where we hit and move back and forth. Let's go ahead and dump.
For magic.
Um,
Very range.
we're going to pray range.
So where do we dump it?
The
One of these
braziers.
bracers.
Any of them?
Usually it's 2.
Yep.
I don't know if they changed it, but usually any of them is fine. But I think the meta, like the best in slot, is just keeping 2 lit. Come on, guys,
All right, he's
dump.
almost ready.
And then spread out on the outer part of the room. Pray range and rigor. Make sure you have your fury back on. So we're gonna treat this like shamans where we attack. Watch my stream. Attack, move right. Attack, move left. Attack, move right. Basically, when he throws that boulder, you need to make sure that you move. Like I said earlier, gear that really helps this room is fire spells. With the Tomb of Fire, you can hit like 60s here. But as you can see, he's
Also,
going down. He's going down pretty
Amber Light
easily.
is
Huh?
really good here. The Amber Light, the new Tormented Synapse weapon from
Oh,
Tormented
okay.
Demons, really good here. Yeah, best in
Nice.
slot. Hit like 60s.
Yeah, but again, as you can see, he's going down pretty fast, guys. So gear like that, it's not like a big deal. But once you start getting like pro and you're able to bring more gear, yeah, that's a good tip. Let's go. This is a scavenger room. Let's keep going. Like I said, we only do scavenger room in the gathering room. We were getting ready for the last boss.
I think that was the last one.
Are
Was it?
we at it?
Yeah, but
we're
it's
at it.
I'm showing you how to do this step by step. I don't want to like overwhelm
Okay.
people. So let's go to this last room. We're about to get ready for the next boss. Let's go into the storage unit over here, boys, to the west. So in your private storage, deposit all your gear, but take out the seeds and any potions and any secondaries that you might have picked up and go to the share. Deposit everything but your seeds. Get out of the bank. A little bit to the south over here are some old tools. Take all. I'm going to show you guys how to get seeds if we ever need some. So come with me. Run south.
I think we got to build a shared storage unit.
Okay.
Trade me appetizer.
I'm going to explain
yeah.
all that. I'm going to explain all that though.
Okay.
So I'm showing you guys how to get seeds. Grab those old tools right next to the bank and then run south to the last room.
Okay.
Over here are weeds. Use your rake to rake the weeds and it gives you seeds. Usually you just want about 8 seeds of each. Well, not technically, but you definitely want at least 8 buko seeds. So once you have at least 8 buko seeds, let's come back to the north. Don't need our rake anymore. And then there is a farming patch over here, a herb patch. We usually start out by planting Noxifer and Buko seeds. We only need about 3 farmers with at least 75 farming. Um, the higher farming you have, um, the slower the patches deplete. So if you have
I'll
less than
start
75 farming, do not do anything. Okay, for those,
I'll
um,
start filling up.
we need people getting the secondaries for our potions. So some volunteers fall in on me and drop your seeds for our farmers, and then come with me. So we're gonna get the planks for the chest, or I'm gonna show you at least how to get the planks for the chest, and we're also gonna get the secondaries for our potions. So I need about 3 volunteers, or if you just want to come learn how to get those secondaries, follow. Okay, just me and Ruby. You can also just watch my stream to see how to do this. So for the planks and the secondaries, we kill these big scavengers over here. So let's go ahead and start DPSing them now, Ruby. What we're looking for is planks, a hammer,
Yeah, trade me Ruby. I've got the stuff for you.
juice, mushrooms, and sicely.
Trade you for what?
The hammer and mahogany, the planks, so you can make the chest.
Oh,
Yeah, just come over here to the chest and you can build it.
Hey, we need a couple more people because we do need a lot of secondaries. So please come help.
Are you on mobile, Ruby?
uh, I'm on a laptop, but
Okay,
I'm
just trade
talking.
me.
Who is you?
You should have trade requests in your chat.
Oh, there you are. There you are. My bad.
Sorry.
Same rush hour.
All right, just build the chests. Just right click build.
Hey, nobody knows that
Or upgrade.
reference. Who is you? I
Who is
am
you?
you.
I
Who
me.
is you?
I don't have high enough construction to upgrade it.
Oh, I thought you said you had 99. That's all right.
Oh no, I got 99 farming.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
I'll
farm.
give you the.
You go farm.
That's all right. Keep it. That's fine.
And just drop the planks at the chest. And yeah, 3 people need to keep getting secondaries from scavengers. We need at least 200 juice.
Yeah.
Make sure you pick up juice, mushrooms, and sicely. The amount of mushrooms and sicely is gonna come. I wouldn't worry about that, but we definitely do need to focus on getting 200 juice. The rest of you guys just keep farming. I'm gonna manage the storage and make sure everything is going correct.
What do we need? The juice, the mushrooms, and
Yeah. So
Nope.
200 juice. That's going to
Captain
be the
Republic.
like Star Brews equivalents. That's Xeric's aid. So I've got 116. So that should be enough if someone else has enough of its own.
You have 116. We're good.
Yeah, I've got
Everybody come back.
116. I'll put it in the chest.
Everybody come back.
two of each.
All right, now that our people from scavengers is done, the people from scavengers, now I need you to farm unless you
Yeah.
are less than 75.
I'm 74.
Demoted.
Noob.
No, you're good. You can farm. 74 is fine. The thing about this is we definitely don't just it's like the rule of thumb for every group. You just don't want to leech. Like find something to do, you know?
Yeah.
That's
Like
why I was filling up jugs
if
of
you can't
water.
yeah, if you can't farm, fill up vials, but when you guys are putting stuff in a chest, please manage the chest. Like for example, right now we have 350 vials of water. That's way more than we need. Um,
We're
and
about to have
if
28.
you can't um if there's a max cap on the vials of water like there is now, then you can make potions.
Yep. Is anyone making overloads?
Yeah, I'll make them.
Yeah, cool.
How do we make the potions? What do we need?
So to make potions, you're gonna need herbs, secondaries, and vials.
I
The
don't
juice and the
know
bucose,
that.
they make brews. The mushroom and the bucose, they make supers. And the Sicely and the buco, they make prayer regenerations. Prayer regeneration. If that confuses you, if you forgot, you can always go into your Hubler stats guide and click on the raids tab.
Yeah, on me right now, I've dropped a combination to make Xeric's aid.
Yeah, I'm making Xeric aids too.
Just keep farming bucos, boys. Let's see. We're good on Noxifer. We do need Goplar, boys. So let's plant at least 2 Goplar seeds, and then the rest, just spam those bucos. We're gonna need a lot of bucos.
Yeah. And on me is the revitalization potions, so pretty much restores. So
I
that's all
can't
you
make
need. That's just the guide.
I can't make overloads, boys, until we have those Goplars. So get those up as soon as possible.
Yeah, I think someone's seeded one right now.
Got 3 people watching the Twitch, so that's probably 3 potential raid learners. We need more raiders. This is fun, right?
Yeah.
This is what I live for, and I'm trying to get you. I've been trying to get you guys to come raid for like years, but there's just so many noobs, and which is
I
fine,
raid all the time.
But it's you can't come raid if you're low level. Um,
All right,
but
golfer
then
in the chest.
okay, but then on top of that, we like offer like resources to level you guys up, and you guys don't want to do them, but it's fine. I play New World.
Mhm.
Meet me at the lever.
Yeah, this is probably the most tedious part of the raid is just gathering resources here.
Yeah. Well, wait till they see
Uh,
Yeah, that's the fun part.
almost fun.
It's like burning, burning, burning. Pass the burn.
Some people might die. So
It's fine.
that's a risk I'm willing to take.
Do what?
I said I might die. It's a risk I'm willing to take.
It's all good. We're just here for fun.
I know. And for T-Bows.
So once you die 2 times, you got to get out, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wait. This is Kodai.
Yeah, the Twisted, the Kodai, and I forgot what the other one's called. Leave those alone. Those are the potions for overloads.
Yeah. Supers right now.
So I'm going to make 15 overloads. Usually it's 1 overload per person, but assuming you guys are going to keep dying and taking sips of the overloads, so we're just going to make a few extra just in case. And I'm
We need
sure
more juice as well.
you guys are going to steal people's overloads too. So, no, we're good on juice.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, if you guys die in the raid, all of your pots drop on the ground.
Just keep
Just a
farming
heads
those
up.
buco seeds. We're good on. We're probably good on Goplar. Yeah, I usually play music, but for this event, I'm going to keep it pretty quiet so you guys can ask questions. Unless you guys want me to play music, it's up to you. But
Play something epic.
there's a lot of well, I led a raid clan for years, so you know, I like have like a mindset that I'm talking to people that like ready for endgame, but I know a lot of our clan members aren't.
Oh, I'm ready for the end game in IRL.
Yeah, but a lot of our members aren't though.
I meant IRL as in like Revelation type stuff.
Amen, amen. I was just paying for Revelation 21:4 last night. I was like, Jesus, you got to come back soon, bro.
World, we need you.
All right, making overloads now. Just keep farming bucos, and those that are just standing there, make us, um, let's just make like 200 brews, I guess. And then about 10 times 5, 50 supers. And
Yeah, I
then
got those. I got the super restores already. I'll
so let's
start
do
making
200
brood.
brews, 50 supers, and 50 enhance. Should be good.
I got no more
But
juice left.
usually, like the best of the best boys, it's one overload per person, one enhance per person, three supers per
Got no,
person,
got no
and
juice.
the best of the
Who needs
best,
juice? I can trade you
it's
some.
like 4
I'll
brews
put
per
some back.
person. Oops,
I'm putting some in the chest.
I'm a noob right now.
It's okay.
But we're gonna do 15 brews per person, which is probably like the equivalent of like 2 deaths, boys. So please don't just sit there, guys. Please make potions. So if you're Savory Herblore, grab juice, bucos, and bottles of water. Wait, is somebody taking the elders and the twisted? Maybe I'm maybe I'm not paying attention. But we're good though. We're good. We're at 15. 15 overloads. I'm gonna make their prayer enhances. Um okay, good. So we have 67 juice. So make 67 more brews and we're good. So before we start this next, I'm losing my voice, so I apologize. But so before we start this next boss, I'm gonna open up my Cox guide, and I'm gonna break down how the last boss works. Let me get some water here after these glucose. If you're making brews, please don't take a bunch of juice out. Just take like 20 to 30 at a time. I also just got out the gym and haven't ate yet. Here, I'm here. I'm here. Can you mute your mic? 50 more brews, boys. Come on. I'm gonna let you guys do this because I do think a couple of you guys are just sitting there. Again, 10 juice, 10 buco leaves, 10 vials of water. Looks like we only have 14 vials, so we need somebody to do 2 inventories. To get the vials of water, you go to this gourd tree right next to us. Right click, pick lots. Run north to the geyser and use on geyser.
I got one inventory.
Huh?
I got one inventory out.
Right. We'll do 10 more brews and we'll get it going. All right. Those are the wrong Xeric's A's. You actually need 78 to make the best. So if you're not 78, please stop making them. All right, boys, let's deposit everything we have and let's start getting ready for this boss. Let's tune into my stream so I can show you how the gear is going to look like, what you need to equip it, and so I can break down the gear and inventory as well. You will not need your blowpipe. You will not need your pickaxe. You will not need your amulet EI. You will not need any of your supplies. You're gonna withdraw 1 overload, 1 prayer enhance. Usually 3 brutes, 3 supers, but I do think this might get a little bit messy. So let's bring 4 supers. Somebody made the wrong supers, but that's fine. And then at least 10 brews since you're learning. Look at your HP and your prayer. Let's get them back up. Preferably use the lesser brews and supers to get your HP and prayer back up. And then let's replace those. And then let's run south. Once I get here, I'll break all of this down. So let's go ahead and into my stream. You want your melee gear equipped it. Although when we go down, we're going to drop a potion inside of the room to equip our BGS. In your inventory, you want your mage gear. Make sure it's all nice and organized like I have it. You want your range gear. The final phase is range, by the way, so we won't be using range gear for a while. You can put up your blowpipe. You want your BGS at top. You will be using this quite frequently. Want overload. Go ahead and type this for the people who are mobile. 4 supers since you are learning, and at least 10 brews since you are learning. And then you want your Divine Rune pouch. The Divine Rune pouch should have Water Strike spells, which is your lowest water spell on the normal spell book. I'm on Thralls because you really just want 1 or 2 people running water spells. But if you're learning, like I said, I would highly recommend bringing water spells so you can learn how to do it. Okay, let's just copy my gear and inventory as best as possible. And let's go ahead and go into our Discord. I am going to show you how to do the last boss. Fortunately, I don't have that picture pulled up, so give me a second to find it. Oh, here it is. I used to have like a really, really good one, but I think that was on my old computer. It was in my old Discord too, but I closed that Discord down when I made Blue Bible. My own guide is posted in the events channel. Um, do you guys want me to stream the guide on Twitch, or can you guys open it on Discord?
See it on Discord.
All right, guys, let's go into Discord. The guide is posted in the events channel. Click on that guide. I did tag the RuneScape role so you guys can see it. If you are not ready, tell me now. We're going to start in 10 seconds. Thank you, Big City.
What's it under? Events?
Yes. All right, so we're going to break it down from left to right. Has two main mouth attacks. He would be spitting these attacks from his mouth that he always does. If he's spitting out small green rocks that look just like this, you pray range. If out of his mouth he's shooting out these giant green blobs, you pray magic. These go on through the entire fight. So learn this now, because these hit for 35. Then he has his three main floor attacks that he does at the beginning of each phase. So there are three phases when it's 8 man or under. But since there are 9 of us, there's going to be 4 phases. At the beginning of each phase, he opens up with crystals. This is how they look like. They pop up right beneath your feet. You just click one tile away to avoid these crystals. Right after crystals comes lightning. This is how they look like. Avoid getting hit by lightning as it turns off your prayer and paralyzes you. Then right after lightning, it goes parrying. This is where we'll all highlight a color and somebody else will be the same color you are. After a few seconds, you are swapped with the person that has the same color. And the further you are, the more damage you can take. You can take up to 60 if you guys are across the room. But if you're a DD'd, if you are stacked on each other and swapped, you take 0 damage. So what we're going to do, we're going to stack on the thumb, on the melee hand's thumb, which will be the hand to our right. So when we say pairing, DD on thumb, we're all gonna DD right here where my mouse is at. And then right after pairing, it goes back to crystals. So it goes crystals, lightning, pairing, crystals, lightning, pairing. If you remember these 3 main floor attacks, you will survive the fight, I guarantee you. You'll more than likely survive. However, if we do enough damage in the melee hands to the melee hand, which we will designate one person to do, it will get paralyzed. And if the melee hand is paralyzed, the 3 main floor attacks will be paused until the hand comes back up. Throughout the fight, he will have these attacks that I call his special attacks. These are uncommon, so you will basically see one of these 6 every like 30 seconds on average. So they're not too important to know, but yet they are. One of his special attacks is falling spikes. Somebody would be highlighted red with spikes falling on their head. You just turn off your run energy and walk around the room, avoiding players. Another one is poison feet, where you have green circles under your feet. Turn off your run and walk around, avoiding players. Another one is burn. This is the most important one, as you can PK others. If you are burning, stay away from others. And if you are burning and we're about to pair, do not stack. Just be 2 spaces away. Another one of the special attacks is bombs. These are giant green seeds that he spits out in the room. Stay 5 spaces away. Another one of his special attacks is flame walls. He will shoot flames somewhere and it can entrap a bunch of us. If you are entrapped in flames, douse one of the flames with your water strike, or have somebody do that and run out. And then another one of the special attacks is Redemption. This is just like the Cerberus fight, where your prayer gets turned off and you get a spear coming at you that you have to pray for. So basically, your prayer gets turned off and you get a message in your chat. The color of the spear and the color of the message determines what you need to pray. So if your prayer gets turned off and you have a blue spear slowly coming at you, you pray magic until it hits you. If it's a green, you pray range. If it's a red spear, you pray melee. And that's the fight. Do you guys have any questions? Pretty easy fight, boys. Just gotta remember if he's meaning small rocks, pray range, giant green blobs, pray magic. And in order, the main attacks always go crystals, lightning pairing, crystals, lightning pairing. What I would do is keep,
Are we gonna get a T-bow?
of course. So what I do is keep half your screen RuneScape and the other half this guide. All right, boys, let's go down. I'm going to show you where to stand. Please do not go in. I'm going to show you where to stand. Let's go ahead and tune into my stream. So we need half the room on one side and the other half on the other side. I can't believe these aren't marked, but let's see, something like
There should be
this.
tile markers in the Chambers of Xeric plugin.
It's all good. I remember. So
Tile
you want to
effects.
stand behind these marks that I have on my screen, boys. And for my mobile players, basically, we want half the raid on the south side and the other half of the raid on the north side. And if you're on the north side, that means that you're gonna be maging from far away. And since that's the case, make sure that you're maging on long range so you don't get pulled across. And then we need one person in the middle running the head. Basically, what this means is you're turning
I'll run
Alm's head, and that's gonna allow us to split the damage. The runner's gonna be Gracious. Well, actually, Gracious, that's up to you. Do you want to focus on paralyzing the hand, or do you want to run?
I'm happy to run. I can try and mage skip possibly if I can.
All right, so Gracious is gonna run. Does anybody want to melee the melee hand while maging?
Do that.
You can do that. Who said that?
Yeah, but
Who?
it's this guy.
Yahweh?
Yahweh.
And it next.
All right, so the melee hand is gonna be to the north. You're gonna stand on this tile, or at least do not pass this tile going to the south. So
It's
you're
on the
gonna be
right side,
somewhere
right?
here.
Depending on
Yes.
which side he pops up.
Yeah, the right side. So your job is to melee that melee hand until it's paralyzed. And then when it's paralyzed, you switch to your mage gear, long ranging the other hand. Okay?
Yep.
All right, boys. So half the raid is gonna be south, the other half is gonna be north. People on the north that are maging the hand across the room is gonna be long ranging. Gracious is gonna be in the middle, running back and forth. How my mouse is moving. That way he can turn the head and split the damage. That is formation. Now I'm gonna tell you how the fight is gonna look. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna run in and drop a pot, switch to our BGS, and spec the melee hand just once. Then we're gonna switch to the other hand, maging it. We're gonna keep maging it until it's dead, and then we switch to the other hand, meleeing it. And we do 3 phases of that. Although on the last, we do 4 phases because it's 9 people. Although on the last phase, both the hands got to come down at the same time. And once that's done, the boss comes out and we switch to our range gear. Okay, let's go ahead and, well, there's bruise all over the floor. I'm not sure that's for everybody, but
Oh yeah,
okay.
I've dropped it. So when you overload, you can, yeah, you don't have to go use the bank chest. Just overload and then pick them
Okay.
up once
Let's
you've
go
sipped
ahead
yours.
and overload. Click our prayer enhance. Brew all the way up. Brew all the way up. Let's replace that brew with one of the brews on the floor. Make sure your auto retaliation is turned off. And let's quick pass barrier. Drop a brew to equip our BGS. Let's pray magic and piety. We're going to spec the hand to our right just once. The hand to our right just once. And then switch to the other hand maging it. We're praying range because he's spinning out rocks. We need half the room to the south and the other half to the right. The melee hand is paralyzed, so we don't have to worry about the floor attacks right now. We need one more person to the south. Please come more south, attorney. If you're burning, stay away from others. We need more people to the south so we can turn that head, please.
Is it north?
To the north. I'm sorry, my bad. Like I said, it has to be split even. Free the homie. Douse the homie out. Run out. Unless you want to get hit by 60. Here comes Crystal's move. Main attacks have started. So right after Crystals comes lightning. Please do not pass on the burn. So stay away 2 spaces. Pray magic because he's spinning out blobs. Here comes lightning. You get hit, you are paralyzed. So that being said, Mini or TD move back. Please do not pass the burn. Stay away from me. Okay, come DD. DD on the thumb to the southeast. Pray range. DD, 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 DD. Right after pairing comes crystals. Be ready for crystals and move. We're praying range. We're going to switch to the other hand, meleeing it. But if you're burning, please do not stack. Like me, I'm burning, so run away from me. Pray magic and piety. Be ready to DD. Unless you are burning, come DD. Here are those spears that I told you about. Pray accordingly. Make sure you're safe up. So yeah, if you're burning, you don't want to stack. So here comes crystals and move. Free the homie. Pray magic. 2 spaces apart. 2 spaces apart, but do not hug the south side as lightning could come in this column. Safe up to 80 HP. Lightning in this column, back up 1. Never come across to dodge lightning because you can pass a burn. Here comes DD, just DD. I think we're just screwed on burning, to be honest. So don't worry about it. Here comes crystals and move. We're praying range as he's spinning out these rocks. What comes after crystals, boys? Comes lightning, so do not hug that south side. Here's a lightning in our column. Let's move back once. So 1 step to the west. What comes after lightning? It comes pairing. Let's DD. Free the homie. Free the homie. You're going to get swapped in there, so just run out. Okay. You can turn off your prayer right now. Let's go ahead and brew all the way up. If you're burning, stay away from other people. We need to get this burn away. Let's go ahead and equip our BGS. We're going to spec the melee hand just once and then switch to the other hand maging it. If you're burning, stay away. So pray magic and piety. Let's go ahead and spec the melee hand once. I'm burning, so I'm going to go to the middle and run out. Pray range. Switch to the other hand maging it. If you're burning, please avoid others. Here comes crystals and crystals move. We're going to switch to the other hand maging it, boys. Pray magic because he's spinning out blobs. Make sure you're praying augury. Make sure you're safe up to 70 HP right after crystals come lightning. So watch out for the lightning. You only get 2 deaths, boys. I already see 1 person has died. Here comes pairing. So come DD. Come DD. Come DD. Come DD. Come DD. Come DD. Stack, 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 stack. Make sure it's a perfect stack because 1 tile away is still at 5 damage. Right after pairing comes crystals and move. Good job on the prayer TD. That's pretty impressive for mobile. Right after crystals comes what, boys? It's pray range. He's spinning out rocks. Here comes lightning. Right after lightning comes what, boys? Pairing TD. Good job. Here comes spears. Pray accordingly. Come DD. Here's pray magic. Here's pairing. If your partner is walking with the poison feet, what the poison feet person needs to do is come walk around at the pairing spot. Okay. Pray range. Then we're going to switch to the other hand. Make sure you're praying piety. He's spinning out some small green rocks, so we're praying range. 2 spaces apart, please, because if you burn TD and whoever was right in the middle, you pass it to everybody. So 2 spaces apart. So 1 person on the thumb, another pair on the middle, and the rest of the pairs can go on the pinky. Here's 2 lightnings to our south. Let's move 2 spaces east. If you are using a lance, make sure you're stabbing. Here comes pairing, come DD. If you are not paired, just get out of the thumb because you can't pass burning. Here's crystals and move. If here comes lightning, so do not stack on pinky unless you know how to pass lightning. But yeah, for beginners, on the lightning phase, you don't stack on the pinky. So overload's about to run out, so you don't have to keep your HP up as it shoots back up to 100. Let's go ahead and overload. Prayer up. We're going to switch to our BGS and spec once again. Pray magic and piety. We're going to spec once again. The melee hand to our right. One spec, and then switch to the other hand mage in it. We're praying range and rig and augury. Melee hand is paralyzed, so we don't have to worry about the floor attacks. Although we do need to split the room up. We need half to the north and half to the south. Minivan, you have falling spikes. Turn off your run and walk around the room. Just please don't mess up formation. And I haven't been summoning my thralls because I'm a noob.
Okay, I'm almost out of food.
Hand is back up, so here's crystals and move. What comes after crystals? Lightning. So that being said, whenever lightning is coming out, you generally don't want to hug the north and south. Like me, I'm hugging the northeast corner, and the lightning just so happened to spawn on me. And comes pairing, come DD. Come DD, come DD, come DD. Pray rage. And again, if you don't have pairing on you, then don't DD because then you're risking passing
Off the
blood
hand?
on. Here comes crystals.
Off the
move.
hand, don't kill it. Don't kill the
No,
hand.
We got 2 phases, right?
Yeah. Just the practice run, so don't kill the
Oh,
hand
okay.
next round. Otherwise, we have to restart again.
Yeah, so like I said, like the final phase, boys, both the hands got to come down. Usually there's 3 phases, but since we have 9, we have 4 phases. So in the next phase, both the hands got to come down. Come to D, Ruby. You're white, and you're gonna make me take a lot of damage. You're lucky y'all saw that. Here comes crystals and move. Let's go ahead and save up to 70, boys. Make sure you're overloaded and prayer enhance. Here are bombs. There's big C's. Watch out. Run to the north or south. There's a seed right next to the thumb. Big rest in peace to Mini and Attorney. Here
I only got
comes.
one food left.
Okay, here comes. Okay, we made adjusted time before pairing. Let's go ahead and save up. Get our prayer all the way up. You don't have to be praying right now. Let's switch to our BGS spec. So, final phase, we're going to spec the melee hand twice this time and stay on the melee hand until pairing. Pray magic and piety. 2 spaces apart on this hand, please, boys. Let's keep it organized because burning sucks. So let's spec the hand twice and stay on the hand. We're praying magic and be ready for crystals in 3, 2, and 1. Move. Pray range as you're shooting rocks. I wouldn't hug the north side as lightning is coming. Yahweh, please move to the pinky or the thumb. Squid, you have to be meleeing as it is immune to magic. Okay, here comes pairing. We're going to pair on the thumb. Keep attacking the hand until pairing is over. What happens after pairing, it gets an affinity sign over where it'll heal if you attack it. Let's switch to the other hand maging it. So our job now is to just keep maging. Here comes crystals. And Yahweh is going to get that hand, that melee hand, to 10% health. Like I said, both these hands got to come down at the same time. Split up the room evenly, miniman. You're too far in. Go to the north side. Now here comes pairing. Let's go ahead and DD. Pray magic as he's spinning out blobs. Come DD yellow. Squid come in. TD. Somebody has falling spikes. You don't want to stay DD like that, bro. If you have falling spikes, run out of the pairing. The pair.
I
Pray
got
rage.
I got no more brews and 20 HP.
You're good. You got 2 deaths.
In a dream?
Here comes lightning. Yahweh, get that hand to 10% and then get off of it.
I'm trying, but I might die. I got 20
Pray
HP
magic.
left.
We're going to run to the melee hand thumb now, and let's just drop 1 BGS spec on that melee hand. Free the homie appetizer. Hug the flames, green.
Dropped you
let's
some
spec
brews
that
down
hand
there,
once.
mate. You want to pick them up?
We're praying
Never
range
mind.
and augury.
Thanks. 2 little Yeah,
Okay,
I missed it.
focus on the hands. They got to come down at the same time, boys. Believe here comes lightning. Or no, crystals, watch
Sec-
out. One step away. If you die
Second,
twice, please stay out.
2 deaths.
We need everybody maging the hands. Here comes lightning. Okay, let's
All
get
right,
that
melee
melee
hand
hand
down.
down. Go ahead and inspect the melee hand. If you have a spec, pray magic, and piety, come DD. Let's get this hand down as soon as possible because after DD, it will start to heal. All right, get that other hand down as soon as possible. Free the homie. Somebody is in Dawson Flames. Overload should have run out, so let's go ahead and overload prayer hands to switch to our rage gear now. All we're doing here is just using 3 tiles to move back and forth in ranging the boss. Do not run around, stick to your formation so we can keep turning that head correctly. Should be praying rigor and
So we get 2 deaths.
2 deaths.
So if I only died once, I can come back in.
Yep. So let's split
Okay.
this room up, boys. Same thing we had going, half the room on one side, half the other, and Gracious is going to be turning the head. You can safe up. So again, we're just using 3 tiles. If you just run across the room just to dodge a rock, you're going to run into another rock. That is new mistake 101. You don't want to do that. You just use 3 tiles. Like if you look on my screen, I just use these 3 tiles to move back and forth. Or I can even move 3 tiles to the north. Free the homie, free the homie. Or DD on these pools, these little blue things are called pools. Free on DD, he heals for a lot on those little blue things. If you guys need brews, I have 7. I don't know how. It's probably because my Sanguinesi staff and my Amulet of Fury, I've been healing a lot.
Try
Best
and
slot here
stay out of the
is
middle, please.
Shadow, Twisted Bow, Crossbow, Dragon Crossbow, and then Dragon
Good
Hunter
luck,
Crossbow.
guys.
Or then Dragon
Here comes a
Crossbow.
drop. Debo.
Purple, let's go. Come
I
on.
got a Dark Relic. Hey, we didn't we didn't do too bad. 120k.
Junk.
So what do you guys think? You guys sound sad.
Yep. You guys like it? Was it fun? Was it full on?
It's decent.
It's decent. I think a couple of you guys are freaking out at the end.
Yeah, there's a lot of
It's like,
sweating.
what's going on?
I could sense it.
Did I do good teaching? Were my calls good?
Yeah, bro. You even taught me a few things. Thank you for that.
Oh, what did I teach you?
Oh, just like the timing of the crystals, the lightning. Like
Oh,
I
okay.
just kind of like reacted quickly, but now it's good to know the timing of it. So thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really funny because if you notice, and it's not like Warden, but
Why did I get a
the
fossilized dung?
the crystals always come in at the same time at the beginning of each phase. It's always about 7 to 8 seconds into the phase. So it's like
Yeah.
so easy. Like if you know that, it's such an easy fight.
I got
Yeah, nice.
500 nickel ore.
If you got dung, you did not do enough damage, or you didn't get enough points from too many deaths.
I think I had like 120,000 points. Something like that.
Yeah, I've
You
only
guys-
done
I'll
like
go eat
50.
dinner
Yeah.
real quick.
So did you guys like that, or
Yeah.
you guys liked
Here,
it?
I'll be back.
My blowpipe back.
All right. So I don't know. I think we're done promoting these events like we have been because it's just like so hard to reach players and the feedback is usually not too good. However, we are still down to do PVM events. So if you guys want to do this again or do another event like this again, just let us know and we'll put it together. We're just not like heavily promoting RuneScape events. But yeah, if you guys want to do this again or PVM event like this again, just let us know and we'll set it up.
I'm down. want to learn TOB.
No,
It's the
we're
one that
definitely not ready for 2B. 2B is like 10 times harder than this.
I got carried through it once just for the quest.
No, the quest um difficulty is really easy. I soloed it with the whip, but the actual difficulty for TOB, it's it's not easy. Like you almost definitely need a scythe just to get through the normal difficulty. It's really hard.
Yeah, I don't have that.
Yeah. Yeah,
It does like
if somebody would lend me a scythe one of these days, then maybe we could do it. But if we're all gonna go in whips, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm doing TOB on like Gridmaster, which is making everything easy. But yeah, TOB hard mode is really intense, even on like Gridmaster.
Yeah, most of the bosses they kill you in one hit.
Yeah, exactly. I was even doing Yama, which is if you get the purifying sigil, which makes the oath plate white. That is a very intense fight. It's actually harder than Inferno.
Really?
Yeah, it makes Inferno look easy.
Dang.
But yeah, if you see someone with white oath plate, like that is a very sweaty person. I don't think I'll ever get it.
Yeah, I'm not sweaty. I sweat enough during while I work. I don't need to sweat while I'm playing the game.
Yeah. But no, thanks for the event, guys, and Blue. Thanks for leading. That was awesome. I'm gonna AFK for a bit. I'll be back on later. God bless.
God bless.
That's man.
God bless you.
Well, that's all I got for you guys.
That was fun.
Yep.
It
Like I
was
said,
fun.
if you guys want to do this again or another event like this, just reach out to me or a leader and we'll get it set up. Appreciate you guys. Talk to you soon.
Later.
It's gonna go on YouTube, by the way, so everyone's gonna see your deaths. I'm just kidding.